Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We welcome all, including those reaching us through Smart Now, YouTube, Facebook, Radio 1584, and all Medina media platforms. Today's Jummah lecture at Masjid Al-Haq, entrance of Lodium, Pretoria, South Africa, is from Surah 5, verse 54. O you who believe, whomsoever among you abandons their Islamic duties, Allah will replace them with others who love Him and are loved by Him. Today's lecture is delivered by Mohammed Selo, a Muslim activist, leadership trainer, skills developer, lecturer, and motivational speaker on Islamic and social issues. Jazakallah.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent and Merciful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's a great day today, and I'm happy to be here, especially being surrounded by your brothers in deen. Before I can begin, I want us to reflect on a story. We are told that 3 blind men encountered an elephant. Each exclaimed aloud. Number 1 said, it is a large, rough thing, wide and broad like a rug, holding an ear. And the second one was holding the trunk of an elephant, said, I have the real facts. It is straight and hollow pie. And the third one, holding a front leg, said, it is mighty and firm, like a pillar. Are these 3 blind men any different from the Muslim Ummah? Because of each of them is holding one part of the elephant and think that represents what the elephant is. And we've seen it amongst ourselves. When a Muslim sees the world through a particular lens, then he draws a conclusion that is the only lens, without taking into consideration the whole ecosystem or the whole elephant in this case. But now we can only see an elephant only if we consult the Quran, which teaches us that Quran is the book of people of understanding. And I just want us to highlight this. Allah says in this holy book that the Quran is for people of understanding, nothing more and nothing less. And he goes further on saying, in the alteration of the heavens and earth, there are signs of men of understanding. I want us to highlight this understanding. Now, if Allah is saying to us, it's an instruction that this book is for people of understanding. But now, the question arises, what is understanding? Because of one of my observations is that the challenges which we are facing in the world are the result of definition. We don't necessarily understand words which we normally use. Let us look at the dictionary definition of the word understanding. It says the power of clear thought, intelligence, but also it goes to a very interesting aspect of understanding. It says mystery beyond human understanding. Mystery beyond human understanding. But also it refers to the ability to tolerate somebody or something. Ability to tolerate somebody or something. The question arises, do Muslims tolerate one another? Or to show insight and sympathetic or awareness? So that's what we call understanding. But one thing which is interesting about understanding is that understanding is a structure. Because it gives you an opportunity to see relationships between events. Hence, one of the things which understanding will help us to do is to understand that the Ummah is one. You can't fragment the Ummah. But furthermore, understanding is about transformation. You can't claim that you understand something if it hasn't transformed you. And when you look at our situation today, and look at the Quran, and look at the behavior of the Muslims, they are two separate worlds. Because of our behavior is not necessarily influenced by the Furqan, which is the criteria of judging between wrong and right. Now, let us go to the topic. The topic is, has Allah replaced us as Muslims? Has Allah replaced us? Unfortunately, and then I was just thinking about it, that you replace something which exists. Now the question is, are we really existing? If Allah is going to replace us, the question is, are we worthy even to be replaced, given our behavior and the circumstances which we find ourselves in? But also Allah is saying to us, His mercy encompasses everything. His mercy encompasses everything. Again, let us look at the situation of the Muslims today. Is there any DNA or resemblance that Allah's mercy is with us? I just want us to reflect. Is there any resemblance that the mercy of Allah is with the Muslims, given the situation which the Muslims find themselves in? Muslims are oppressed, Muslims are suppressed, but above all depressed. So where is that mercy of Allah which he's talking about? And Allah is promising us that in His book, in Surah 5, verse 54, He says, "O believers, whoever amongst you abandons their faith, Allah will replace them with others who love Him and are loved by Him." Do we qualify for that love as the Ummah? You see, one of the things which I want us to reflect upon is the importance of salam. Because salam gives us an opportunity also to understand because of it is difficult to understand if you are not in the state of salah. And this is demonstrated in our culture. We believe that khutbah, which is salam or peace, it's a law. And every law we know, when you follow it, it gives you particular behavior or result. And those who know physics, they can tell you in terms of the formula. If you have a law, it gives you a particular result. And therefore, when we are in a state of salam or peace, we have clarity and understanding. Hence, we must practice salam so that we can experience mercy which emanates from understanding. Because for us to understand, I will keep on repeating this. For us to understand, we must be in a state of salam. And because of the time, I want to conclude by a passage again from the Holy Quran, where Allah says, surely Allah will increase you if you are thankful. Allah will increase you if you are thankful. But if you are thankless, my chastisement is surely severe. We haven't appreciated this beautiful message. Hence, the chastisement is severe. Meaning Allah will turn his back away from you because of we are not thankful and we are not appreciating this beautiful message. But also, we are told that when the enemies of Allah and His Rasul were attacking the Prophet and his Sahaba, then Allah says He gave them sakina. He didn't give them weapons of mass destruction, but He says He gave them sakina, tranquility. Now the question arises, why is salam, tranquility, important to us? Why is salam, tranquility, important to us? Salam and tranquility are important to us because of they are the basis of Islam. We cannot build a better society if we disconnect ourselves with salam. We cannot build a better society if we disconnect ourselves from salam. But also, Allah is saying to us, do men think that they will be left alone on saying we believe and that they will not be tested? The question is, are we experiencing a test or a case? Assalamu alaikum.